Segment 2 of basic escapes. Prayer hand, wedge, and reverses. We're going to go immediately to the second series of techniques. Once you master the 4 basic breakouts, the variations of techniques that follow from that applying those same principles. The prayer hand. You ever see in the Orient? Some parts of Asia, people greet each other with the prayer hand. That's to recognize the divine nature of all martial artists, human beings too, I assume. But as martial artists, we know exactly what that means. But it also means something besides that, because the prayer hand is one of the techniques that compiles all of the energy into your body and focuses it in one part in front of you so that you can utilize it to protect yourself. So for example, he grabs, prayer hand, grabs on the side, prayer hand, see my hand, prayer hand, grabs with 2 hands, prayer hand up, to the side, grabs with 2 hands underneath, prayer hand. All of these are techniques that you can do. Prayer hand, I grab with 2 hands. Prayer hand, I grab with 2 hands. Prayer hand, grab, prayer hand up, prayer hand down, prayer hand again. Prayer hand down to the ground. Okay, it continues from there. He grabs high, grabs underneath, prayer hand. Okay, but when you do that, the prayer hand becomes something else. We're going to talk about that at this point. This would be the wedge. When the prayer hand opens up, it becomes the wedge. Okay, when the prayer hand opens down, it becomes the wedge with power. He stands over here, grab, wedge, prayer hand in, wedge out. Okay, you have other options here, of course, if you want to go for them, which would be fine. Prayer hand grabs again, becomes the wedge with the hands, down, hit, hit. Okay, again, different type of a wedge. Over the top, using the elbow for the wedge. Wedge, hit, wedge, hit. Again, grabs, double wedge, lock, down, hit, back. Reversing techniques. He grabs. Whatever he does, reverse it. Grabs, reverse it. Okay, to reverse techniques, we use what we call the U hand. He grabs. See how the U hand works? Gains control, forces a release of the grab, and you've got control of the opponent. Okay, he grabs with 2 hands, reversing the grab. Becomes a prayer hand again. Down, prayer hand again, like we did just a few seconds ago. Grabs here, reverse, go back to him. Okay? There are many types of reverses that you can do. In effect, once you learn the basic escapes and the prayer hand, the next place to go is doing reverse, sort of like a sticky hands kind of drill. You play it back and forth with your partner. You grab, he reverses, then you reverse, then he reverses, then you reverse until you completely master the techniques. And you can reverse inside or outside. Okay? Or you can reverse one hand switching to the next. All that's feasible. Okay? Now you've got the prayer hand, the wedge, and the reverse. Practice that for a few days and move on to the next segment of the basic escapes. By the way, assisting me in this segment was Sensei Chris Entis. Great. Thank you, sir.